Today I want to introduce the automatic rice cooker. In fact, there is annulus resistance at the bottom. The current thermal effect will induce the kinetic power to transfer into heat. We use the heat to cook our food. When we are cooking, we pour some water in it. By the convection of the water, we can heat the cooker more complete. When we press the button of the cooker, there will be magnetic attraction between the switches. And why does the button know the actual moment to switch off? It's due to a phenomenon called Curie temperature. What's Curie temperature? It's the temperature the magnetic material will lose its affinity. Because of gravity and two metal bolts, the magnetic switch can turn off, and thus we know our cooking is done. And I want to introduce the electric cooker. First of all, it can heat the whole pot directly. The other important function is that it can produce pressure. The equation PV equals nRT. When the pressure increases, the boiling point will increase too, and thus we know our food can be cooked faster. Like the automatic rice cooker, at the bottom is also a magnetic switches. Moreover, the electric cooker has a safety device. We need to put the inner part in, and the circuit will then turn on. Thus, we can prevent the cooker from heating with nothing inside. Thank you.
Now I will introduce the hair play. What is hair play? The hair play is use of the halogen gas to heating. And second, it is doesn't induction cooker because it is use of the light bulb to heat. And it doesn't pick the pot. So we can choose the black pot to reduce the energy. And now I will introduce how it works. And first, when the flame heating, the flame is made of the wolfram. The wolfram will make flame, and then it will combine with the halogen gas. Wolfram halogen will attach on the flame because the thermal convection, and then because of the wolfram halogen is unstable, it will decompose into the wolfram atoms and the halogen gas. And finally the wolfram atoms will deposit on the flame, and then it will recycle it continuously.
The importance of computer cannot be overemphasized. Recently, we are using computer more and more often. And do you know that the heat from the computer is more than the heat from the kitchen? And you must be mad that while you are playing computer games, the computer just dies suddenly. However, it's the way that it prevents itself from burning the sophisticated part inside. And when it's over 105 degrees, there will be a lot of power getting problems. And how does the computer radiate its heat? First, it's by hand, by fan, and by water, and by heat sink, finally, and heat pipe. First, by fan. We use fan in order to make the air go through the computer, and as a result, the heat can be taken away. Second, by water. We use fan and water together in order to cool down the computer. And third, by heat sink. Heat sink is composed of many metal slices, and there is a lot of space between metal slices. Therefore, there is also a lot of area. There is a lot of area in order to cool down the computer. Heat pipe is a pipe which is vacuum and sealed, and it is made of oxygen-free copper tube with liquid inside, and the liquid is water. And finally, research shows that when we wipe away the dust inside the computer, the temperature will be 30 degrees lower than usual, and that will make computer work more fluid. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Okay, I want to try to produce hair dryers. I think everyone have used hair dryer, but you don't know what it is composed of and how it works. Actually, a hair dryer is mainly composed of a motor which connect with spiral resistances, and when we turn it on, the current flows through the resistances, and because of the current thermal effects, the resistances will become hotter and hotter, and then it will hit the air around the resistance at the same time. And the hot air goes through the fans and dry our hairs. And next, I want to talk about the cup sleeve. Okay. And this cup sleeve is everyone must have the experience of getting a cup sleeve from convenience store. Then you must have question why the sleeve won't be hot. The answer is very simple. Inside the cup sleeve is a shape of wax, and this can decrease the contact area with strings, and it keeps heat out of the cup sleeve. Besides, the air which is filled with the wax can lower the heat conduction, the effect of heat conduction, by two reasons above. The cup sleeve can prevent the high temperature from hurting our hands.